reacting to season 5, episode 12 of Angel. Last episode was the funniest thing to me because I could not take anything serious. Angel comes from wherever he was, and Giles sent him over to pretty much say that the schools don't fuck with Angel, and he's working for the bad, he's lost his way, and, you know, we're going to take the Slayer. And it continues on the lore of season 7 of Buffy, where we find out that there are, like, obviously potential Slayers are fully being activated due to Buffy releasing the energy of the Slayers to, you know, obviously the more so potential Slayers, but also other women who can connect with that. And in this case, we got a chance to see what a Slayer would be doing if they had no choice but to kill. We haven't seen that in like a couple seasons, obviously, with Faith. But in this case, it's different because she was being due to her having this trauma and this experience when she was younger. It also merging it with the Slayer's memories and then encountering Spike, who dealt with like 3 of these Slayers in the past life and also present life. All the memories got jumbled. So she was literally on her own, just trying to handle what she was actually seeing. And in the case, she ended up taking lives, unfortunately. But she's a victim, and she was being manipulated, tortured by someone that she technically she got closure on, but she never really got justice for herself because the guy died before she was obviously aware and she knew. And she thought she was getting justice by assuming that Spike was the guy because her, you know, the visions were getting mellowed together. But in the outcome, it did give... I honestly think this is probably one of my favorites, Spike and Angel kind of monologue, kind of what is called monologues together or conversations, because in a sense this shows that Spike starting to understand Angel, and he's obviously he finally realized what was so different about what he was before he obviously got his soul. Back then, he just loved chaos. He would tag along. We've seen him tag along when chaos wasn't even in his way at the time. Like Buffy, where like Ethan would do a spell, he would tag along. Or if somebody else did a spell, he would tag along. When what's called not Andy. Yeah, was it Andy or what was that damn robot in season 4? Wherever he was, Andy, whatever that man was, that robot in season 4, the enemy. He tagged along, even though it wasn't necessarily his chaos. He tagged along and wanted to break apart the Scoops. In this sense, he understood, like, damn, I never really thought about the repercussions. And even if it wasn't this girl that I've, like, tortured and killed her parents, we've done it before. And in a sense, Angel's like, yeah, no, that's pretty much what I've experienced. And I'm kind of intrigued of how it's going to work out. I think now we're going to see that Spike may start to know weird stuff about Doyle, which is Lindsay, but I'm trying to see if they're going to still have Angel and Spike still like somewhat banter, even though they got an understanding point last episode. But I'm just waiting. But I don't think Angel is going to automatically change his opinion about Wolfram in the Heart, because I agree is that Wolfram in the Heart is draining the shit out of him. Even if it's helpful in a sense, it's mentally draining all of them. So I don't think. And I think it's going to get worse hearing that Buffy and him does not trust him. So we'll see. So anyways, let's dive in. Oh, that's okay.
Been here.
Care monitor.
Picking up loads of trace signatures.
Right.
Hair follicles, enzymes, and something. Blood.
And I kill every inch of them. You won't. 5 Looney women. This wasn't random. It's ritual. He's jumped dimensions. What?
He jumped in
Also, not shockingly, our client practices.
Why are you looking lost?
I quit.
Oh. Well, I mean, Violet, fuck Wolfram in the Heart. Like, they barely cared Cordelia just woke up.
There's nothing more to discuss. I'm resigning.
Gee, seems like a ripe topic for discussion to me.
Right.
What happened last night was tragic.
Your jobs is that we shouldn't be doing these jobs in the first place.
Yeah.
Or I shouldn't.
Let's say we've all had a bellyful. Any thought about what happened to us if we tried to say bye-bye? The ramifications, I mean. It's because I believe in what we're doing. We made the right call.
What are we
and I'm
doing,
sure
baby?
that legal brain upgrade they gave you has got nothing to do with
We all got something out of this.
What did Angel get? Like, they gave Charles this and never showed us anything about why he's so obsessed with staying at this job. Why do we not got a Charles episode yet? Half a fucking season.
What is it?
Come on.
Cordelia.
She fought her faith and just woke out of a coma. Like, that's crazy work.
Cordelia.
Yep. That chick's in rough shape. You think they'd give Miss One Foot in the Grave a private room?
Wow, it's crazy. It's been a whole
It's extraordinary. Look,
alive.
look. I want to
Yep.
say,
Recommend him.
you remember?
Last year?
Damn, it's been a year.
Yeah. I
Damn,
remember everything.
that's
Pretty
horrible.
much. At least until I slipped into Slumberland. It was... Damn.
Oh,
They ain't got
well,
nothing.
We weren't expecting. We could stop and buy some.
Ooh, great! Shopping!
Not.
I love that idea, because, you know...
As in, she's stuck in the elevator.
See? It's just an office.
Horrible.
Going about its day.
Ooh, why is he back in here?
One of the copiers, you know, living on nothing but toner fluid. Can you beat that? The slave, I mean, it's in the arch. Dude.
What, gun?
Right,
You
Charles
have
is.
hair.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think? I was
She
prematurely
said,
bald?
right, she said he got a no baldy.
I wasn't.
Where's your...
Car.
I can't believe you're here.
That's crazy work.
Likewise, especially
Yes.
since the last time. How's the coma?
Harmony,
Oh my
I think
God.
I've had enough excitement for the day. Why don't
How
you,
many?
everybody get back to work.
Where's the common decency?
Great to see you.
A coma? How can she even remember that?
You're lunching with Colin
That-
Farrell like that.
Oh, she about to. Oh, and acting? We still
Just
doing
call him
that?
Farrell.
Cordy, I know there's a lot to take in, a lot of changes, but
From the you-know-what that be. That's what woke me up. And you know something? When higher power sends you coma visions, you better pay attention.
You weren't home upstairs.
How does she just know? He
Think
see?
you'd mind me using your private elevator?
Eve, I mind you breathing.
Right.
Get out.
Yeah, sure. Except I'm here to convey the partner's concern.
I'm Cordelia Chase.
Oh,
Look at him.
my
I
name's...
didn't ask.
Exactly. Tell that bitch to get on.
Right.
Eve thought she was
Cordelia
important.
Chase. Oh, yeah, Angel talked a lot about you.
And I thought Darla was rock bottom.
We're not.
Darla! That was
Just
my worst night in my
once.
life.
There's special circumstances.
Realize what's happening? You've made a deal with the devil.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on, Cordy.
pretty much.
You're being a little over dramatic. It's not that.
I gotta go. Everything's in place. I'll drop the paperwork.
Good, great.
Racquetball Thursday?
Okay then.
A little devil just lobby. Okay, that's
What did I do?
that.
Made the biggest mistake of your life.
He
I'm
playing
gonna make you
games.
pay.
Oh my
In
god.
case you haven't been keeping up with the sports pages, I got my bloody hands hacked off by that deranged slayer you sent me after.
Hey, good old buddies of Wolfman Hart managed to reattach him just fine, huh? You can sit around here and play video games.
Like yours.
Rehab, mate. Working out.
Powers that be are counting on their champion. So are all the other helpless people.
Don't need a pep talk, Doyle.
And this wait?
Kinda not. Cordelia Chase is awake.
Really?
Damn you.
Well, now. Guess this calls for a change of plans.
No, that's accurate though. That road rage.
Our rates are low, but our standards.
They
high.
are.
When the chips are down, and you're at the end of your rope,
No sleep for me. I slept enough for one lifetime.
You slept a year.
been a long while since
That
I've
was
seen
her.
that.
That was her OG endgame. Yeah, when
I
she became Connor.
understand just fine. They seduced you. With all their fancy facilities, manpower, threw a whole bunch of money at you. Spectacular.
Them views is hidden.
What was I saying?
Damn, that's all it
I've been
took.
seduced.
That's right,
Yeah.
pal.
The,
Connor, a life, a real family, a childhood, something I could never give him. He's got no memories of us.
he said, "What the fuck?"
And we're doing fine here. I mean, we've done some great work here.
Don't give me that everything's
Yes.
fine here. Company line.
And he's out there on the streets, you know, helping the helpless.
Okay, Spike's a hero, and you're CEO of Hell Incorporated. A guy who always fought his hardest for what was right. Even when he couldn't remember why. Even when he was miserable, which was, let's face it, a
Every
not
time?
small portion of the time.
Right, every time, y'all.
Do you ever think about if we'd met up that night and had a chance to.
All the time.
Oh, the cliff. I had a lot of moments.
Maybe we were meant to. Maybe people like us just don't get to.
Taking an interest. Higher stakes. That likes me fine. Not sitting at the $5 table anymore. Euro trash vampire, everything I'd worked for.
See, I told you. That's the
Let
problem.
that slide.
See, I told you. He's petty.
They didn't see me coming.
Of course.
It all comes back to Angel, doesn't it?
Yep.
He's still the center of your universe.
Yep. He loves him.
No, baby.
He loves him.
You are.
He loves some Angel.
I saw in my vision. Let's do this like we used to. You and me cracking the books.
And you don't want to do that no
Well, that
more?
was dumb. What'd you ever listen to me for? Higher,
Jackass?
whatever. Took over my body.
Oh, about Lila?
Did those things. I'm sorry.
He lost the love of his life. Jasmine will never be free.
Wanted to tell you that before. Hey. Okay, this part I did miss. Cryptic poetry.
Mm-hmm.
They protect the bearer from being viewed remotely from higher powers, seers.
Bruh, he walked in, no fucking difference in his appearance. Just a long ass hairdo and some earrings. And these motherfuckers don't see. That's why Angel needs to quit this bitch. Like, this is insanity. Like, Angel, he automatically got recognized in the camera. And he said, we gotta get this motherfucker out of here. Lizzie comes in here. This better not be Wolf from the Heart. Because what is Angel paying them for? Disgusting! I can't do this shit no more. I just literally switched. He just killed somebody. No.
Complete with rats.
Why would Lindsay do that though?
Spike. Which kind of makes the hair silly. Or nice.
What? What the fuck is what is going on? Like, I don't even know what's going on.
Took me on and lost, remember, old man? Yeah.
So, it might be something that Lindsay did. It has to be. I don't know.
Mine's better.
Look, I see fans. I'm gonna play dentist.
And you call this guy the big hero?
You call me a hero? I didn't know. More astringent, with a sort of an oaky. What source?
Okie?
I got a guy. Has a man with the powers of what's it? Gets his visions.
What's the name? What's the name?
Tribal like.
This guy with the visions. Do you have a name?
Doyle.
Called himself Doyle.
Thank you. They're gonna be like, Doyle? Arman? Crazy.
No, he didn't kill her. She's still alive.
Look.
Now they're talking. A lot.
This bitch,
Long shot.
where's the people watching her?
I'm almost there, right?
Like, Angel said to put some security on this
Can we have a
bitch.
word with you, Ian?
Yeah, right.
And now's really not a good time.
Let's go, Layla Jr.
Right. Lila Jr., exactly.
Powers that be have some missions for him.
Right.
Spike, brain trust that he is, went along with it.
Hey,
Not brain
he's the one
trust.
who
But the thing that really,
won't.
really pisses me off
If
is
we
that
know-
this guy seems to be going by the name of Doyle.
Right.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You
It
do.
does to me.
You do. Somebody,
Okay, but do I get the afternoon off too?
What are you talking about?
Everybody's gone. The whole building cleared out a few minutes ago.
Really? Come on. Let him duke it out. He about to blow this shit down. I told you. Is he about to destroy this building? Because that's what makes sense as to why he tried to have them damn cyborgs bomb this shit up.
What?
Oh.
You heard me. Building's clearing out. Means we don't have a lot of time. Have at it.
Not
can't
the,
just
not the torture.
If we sink to their level, then
Oh, thank you. Go ahead.
is this okay?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Raise!
evil, technically. I
Raise!
don't mind torturing her for this. They built a failsafe.
Again.
She's talking.
We support ass beatings.
Already?
Calm down.
That sucks.
Right.
Angel, you're
A
not
little
the
cute
dinner.
dinner on the
Failsafe's
side.
enough for me. I'm not going to risk anybody I care about.
I'll go.
Okay. Be ready to evacuate. This thing gets past me. Get the hell out of here.
Fast, fast.
Lord, yeah. Kill that bitch, Lindsay, and then Harmony eat ass
Let's find out.
like she eat that apple. Kill them all. I don't care. No prisoners. Just see. Kill them.
Time for this. Go on, hold it back.
Not dead men here. They got the equipment. They got little batons. Look at him.
And with a date.
Yeah. Dinner and a show. And you're both.
Not dinner in a show.
second chance.
Not for you, boo.
I guess some people, they just never change.
Oh, they about to. Now, what the hit game? What? He just, oh man.
This won't take long.
Okay.
Angel!
Cut them hands off for good now. Ooh, she don't know what the hell she looking at. Ooh.
You got the bleed.
Important.
All right.
You know, all my carefully laid out plans, my designs, you put on a show.
Now he put on the show. He did put on the show. And I'm watching. Eating good,
Buffering
actually.
and puff was a defining moment.
Now, what moment is this?
I like this one.
Already in the bowl.
Just throw
Man, I
it in the
should be down
bowl.
there. Got enough Betty Crockers. I should be throwing some hurt.
Betty
Sprinkle ingredients.
Crocker?
You sure that thing said arterial blood?
Are you sure?
Well, I don't think I ever need the urine of an unclean. I've got plenty of unclean urine.
We don't want piss. He looked
Must have stung.
He looked down at it.
Worse when you cut off my hand.
Oh, what? Oh, y'all are insane.
The part with the soul.
Oh my god.
Guess you shouldn't have sold it, huh? Look at you. Champion to pathetic corporate puppet. Just a
Right.
thing been made out of wood, you dumbass.
No way.
Doesn't matter what you try.
Not that hero music.
Doesn't matter where I am. I'm a badass.
Oh, talk it. They're getting a willow bag. Real bad.
In ways Bray when I.
Fred said, Fred.
I think I can feel it working.
Hello? Girl, what? Girl, sit down. Cause,
I think the senior partners would like a word.
oh. Damn.
You don't think we do that?
You about to be a fucking treat. Damn. But if I did take them there.
And what do you imagine the senior partners are thinking?
Right. A good delicious treat, bitch. Bitch. Yes.
I'm in. Cat Fiddle?
Yeah.
Huh? Cat Fiddle.
Unless, of course, you're busy packing.
Now he just
Drink
sees that.
sounds good.
Indeed.
I bleed from the neck, he gets the props.
You peed on yourself, so technically, you wasn't about it.
I just don't feel like I deserve it. All I did was beat up a tiny Texan. Not like I helped anyone. Lindsay wasted a lot of energy trying to make me doubt myself.
Yeah, he's almost succeeded.
I know it's not even close to over. I do feel like
No
Once
formal
you
goodbye.
understand.
They look like they have a celebration.
I need you here.
Don't make this hard, Angel. What the hell? One for the road?
Not one for the road. You know, I give him that.
I don't need to get that.
She said, "Go get the phone call."
That you have to get.
Who was that? Who was that?
Oh. And you're welcome.
Them powers that be,
sorry.
them motherfuckers be changing lore every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They got me good, cause
When did she die?
he ain't gonna want to fucking celebrate. He gonna sit his ass right in that room. He said, "I'm going outside and tag along." To be honest, she may have helped him, but yeah, that's kind of fucked. So now she's officially like dead. But that's kind of fucked up because they sent her, they astral projected her through. Cause the thing is, sometimes you gotta remember that we barely be like, I wouldn't even know if season 4 Cordelia powers are technically hers. So I know that they showed that she astral projects, like how she astral projected her, like, I guess subconscious, which said that she was in love with Angel. So maybe that was her subconscious projecting what she got from the powers that be, and that's why she came. But it is kind of sad because they did Cordelia dirty. They did her dirty. Cordelia, I feel like they wasted her the most. Now I know that I say that they wasted Charles. They waste Charles a lot because this season so far, he got something implanted in his brain and we still don't know what it is. We still don't know what he gave up for. Because Lauren gave up sleep, to help with the you know, the wolf from the heart. So we don't know what he gave up. And I feel like these writers, they really just, they don't know where to go. And you would think, like, I feel like at the time they should have probably waited to write Angel. I mean, if they did write Angel, send the ones that are more heavily devoted, because when they started the first 2 seasons of Angel was fine. Season 3 and 4, they tried to lose their way, and I think that's towards season 6 and 7 of Buffy. So season 6 was very heavy on like emotions, stuff like that. So they probably didn't really want to put that much effort and kind of effort into 3 and 4. But for me, they robbed her the most. They could have done so much with Cordelia and they didn't. I feel like due to them killing Doyle early, and due to like the stuff that's happening behind the scenes with Doyle, that altered her stuff. But even then, when she got the visions, they could have still had her do a lot of other stuff. They could have had her still be trying to be an actress, still trying to, or maybe prolong her dating that guy from the other, from Pelia. They could have had her done so many other things, but instead they did this route. And I mean, supposedly what I've been hearing is that they always initially wanted to have Cordelia be taken over as evil. That's perfectly fine, whatever. But season 3, they should have went harder with her. Had her do training. Had her really start doing a fighter. Really start having her do more thrivingness in her powers. Because even though we really didn't really see her fully with her powers, because in the first half of season 3, she was dying eternally due to the visions, they could have had her done so much more stuff. I just feel like she got her visions. They were kicking her ass for a season and a half. And then she got taken over by Jasmine, died, and was gone. Nobody mentions her. She didn't get mentioned for like 10, 11 episodes. And then she's brought back. And, you know, you got to remember, you got to claw back her powers from season 3 to remember that she can astral project, if anything, from her, like, her visions in her mind to get there. They did her dirty. And I wonder, did they even actually have a plan for Cordelia in the first place? Because Fred came in, she got more flesh than Cordelia. Charles came in, even got more flesh. Wesley came in right after Cordelia, ended up getting more major episodes and more main storylines and growth than Cordelia. They did not know what to do with her. And then the outcome, they did her dirty. Charisma did not deserve what the fuck they gave her. And then to kick her off whole season 5 and then bring her back to basically give a goodbye, she did her better than that, especially when she's an OG on Buffy. That was just fucked up. And in a sense, I mean, I'm happy she got a chance to at least help her friends one last time and get that resolved. But I'm surprised she didn't see, Connor is alive. But I feel like she obviously, that's the Angel's business. And in a sense, Cordelia helped Angel get his way. But I don't think it's going to be automatically, because he thought, like, he had a world on his shoulder just now. And she's dead. So now I think someone had faith to continue, but he's not going to be fully involved because he thought he had the whole gang back together, and he doesn't. That's my season 5, episode 12, reaction to Angel. And I'm just going to talk about Angel, and then I'm going to talk about Lindsay, and then I think pretty much the main 2 things that happened in this episode, so I'm going to talk about that, because obviously I just talked about Cordelia. Angel, I've said different episodes, he's not into this. He's not true to this. He picked this to help his son. If Connor wasn't going through what he was going through in season 4, Angel probably had not taken this shit. He wouldn't have. He did it for Connor, and he lost his way. This is like season 2 all over again. He's losing his way, and in his eyes, he's seeing it as he's taking more losses than wins. Oh, people are dying. The first week of him being here, he had to kill some FBI people because they was telling him not to interfere with bombing up a kid. He's seeing all the losses as a main thing because people are dying that he's supposed to protect, while he's letting the villains that cause these problems to get like parole, or if you mess up one more time, we'll kill you. He's giving the villains he feels like he's giving the villains excuses to keep doing what the fuck they're doing if you don't like it, unless he said, "Oh, I'll take this away," whatever. He feel like he's running headfirst into more drama and more bad stuff than in good stuff. And with everybody else, they don't have their life waiting on if they're good and bad balance even out. He does. He has a curse, and then he gets this last bit of hope, which is this prophecy about whether or not he'll become immortal or not. So everything that he's seeing, he's like calculating. In season 2, the first episode, he finally decided to not calculate it because he was going to try to do all that shit in one day. If we were still in season 2, beginning of season 2, he would have tried to fulfill that shit in like 1 hour and try to save as many people as possible. But he's probably counting all these bad things as a loose on his moral redemption. So everybody else is like, oh, well, we may have lost some lives, but what can we do? Angel's taking that shit to the heart. And, you know, and then have with Lindsay. Lindsay is technically succeeded. He technically succeeded in that shit. He had Angel doubting if that prophecy was for him for episodes. Fighting and arguing and distancing himself against his own friends. Not really interacting with them that much. She was more stern. Just so, like, grayed out. Him and Spike duking it out over fucking Mountain Dew. Like, he was getting toyed with by people that he agreed to work for, all because Lindsay was jealous, which I've been said. And to then have people just like be like, well, we have no choice, and then know that he may not be able to escape this is wild. And then to have the one person that was here with him from the beginning, because of anything, Cordelia and Doyle was the main two people that was here before, since the beginning. And to have Cordelia come back, and then seeing the Doyle video of like what was happening beforehand, and then seeing Cordelia remind him of what he was before this, gave him enough inspiration. And then dumbass Lindsay talking shit ended up giving him enough tea to continue like, oh, thank you for this power up boost speech. But it proved that Angel was losing his heart. He was losing the thrive to do this shit like how he was. He came here optimistic of, okay, we're going to make a change. We're going to outdo more good than evil. And he feels like he's doing it the opposite way. And even though Cordelia is telling him not to quit, and if he do quit, things might not go away. They might not even let him go. They might try to kill him, or hell, more people might get killed. It's still not going to make Angel change his opinion. Now, I'm going to watch the next few episodes and see if Angel morally changes how he views Wolf from the Heart. But I feel like there's just nothing that can make you not view it in a way. Because Charles, he's sticking there because he loves this. Let's be real. Charles is probably the biggest included character since they got here. He's one of the most helpful. So why would he give that up because Angel's doubting what he's doing? They're going to stay. Fred got all this material. Wesley got all this stuff. They got all the stuff that they love to do, while Angel doesn't. He just has to keep looking at the losses mainly and being like, damn, I couldn't save anybody. That's what he feels, you know? And when Lindsay, I knew Lindsay was going to be this problem, and that he did not like that Angel got what he worked so hard for. That was pretty much obvious. Lindsay did not want to leave. He may have wanted to leave, but he probably thought he was going to come back and then fucking Lila would have been dead or whatever. Or he probably wouldn't have came back if it wasn't announced Angel got taken over. If somebody else was taken over, he'd be like, okay, whatever. But once he saw Angel, he came the hell over here and decided to be petty. Lindsay, I don't know if he's dead or not. I don't know what they're going to do to him, but he's up there with them somewhere. But I can't believe that they kind of like just... I mean, I guess they had to wrap it up, but it was kind of like, it kind of happened. I mean, I guess it makes sense for it to happen automatically because they knew that she was just fake as fuck within the last few episodes when she got called last two episodes ago, and they was like, okay, we got to watch out for you. But I was like, damn, I wish we kind of had Lindsay still. Like, if Eve was caught, it would have been good to have, like, Lindsay still be under wraps for a few episodes, but I guess it was like, you know, we got to wrap this shit up. And they got Cordelia for it. But I mean, it was still a good fight. Once again, I love Lindsay and Angel's dynamic, and their interactions is one of the funniest and best things I've seen. Like, I love their chemistry like on the show, and at the end they're like best friends. When they like, I don't know who said it, but they were saying they're like friends, whatever. So it was nice to see just like them just say this shit. The fact that Lindsay was like, "Oh, I missed you," I'm like, yeah, I know. That was your man. Lindsay, and even Eve said it. This man, Lindsay, mind and whole body, all the shit that he's done is to get back at Angel. He's consumed by Angel. He's like me for real. Period. But yeah, like Lindsay, you flopped. But it was good to see him. And I feel like this whole episode was just a callback to like season 1. Since the last few episodes, like Doyle, the callback, and then Cordelia watching the Doyle video, and then also talking about how they were before, and then you got Lindsay going to memory lane about when they first met in 101. He kicked Richard out the window, it was memory lane to end, I guess, the last remnants of what was connected to season 1. We had not Connor. We had Cordelia and Lindsay connected, Andrew connected to season 1. So now maybe that's like the final close of all those love holes. To be honest, Eve should have died. I'm happy she got a beat down and Cordelia did her shit talking. We love to see it. And I guess they concluded that Spike was never a part of the prophecy in the first place. So Angel's out here doubting himself for no reason. But we'll see what's going to happen. I'm excited to see what's going to happen now because at least Angel is fully somewhat in the game. But yes, that was my reaction. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Angel reactions. Patreon link below for Teen Wolf, Angel, Charmed, and Sailor Moon reactions. Twitter will be linked to when I upload. Until next time, make sure we save. Peace.